أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Hello student, how are you? Previously we discussed functional groups. Okay, uh, today I will continue my lecture from functional group to be onward. Okay, so what is a functional group? We already discuss about it in detail. So I know all of you having a little bit in your mind about functional group. We all know that functional group are nothing but it can be an atom or a group of atoms. Okay, remember what is functional group? Functional group are an atom or it could be a group of atoms. Remember this point that gives certain characteristic properties to an organic compound is called a functional group. Okay, uh, because it is the chemically active or functional part, chemically active or functional part of a molecule. Okay, each functional group represents a different class of organic compounds. With we will discuss different classes of organic compounds regarding functional groups. Okay, so it is uh, it is give us a detail about hydrocarbons and their derivatives. Okay, an atom gets attached to a hydrocarbon part of an organic compound, so it will give us derivatives of organic compounds, or we can say derivatives of hydrocarbons. Okay, remember we already discussed it. Suppose we take methane. Okay, we all know the chemical formula of methane. A single individual carbon atom is covalently bonded with four hydrogen atoms. Okay, we all know that, sir. If this hydrogen is removed from this position, so the remaining part of methane is called methyl, or we call it alkyl group. Okay, it is called alkyl group. Okay, if here we attach an atom or group of atoms, like suppose I attached here hydroxyl group. Okay, so this hydroxyl group, when it gets attached to alkyl group of a hydrocarbon, so it changes the chemical and physical properties. Okay, it gives certain characteristic properties to an organic compound. So now this group of atoms are, suppose we say this molecule is not a hydrocarbon but it is its derivatives. Okay, because here different group of atoms gets attached here, and when these atoms attach here, so it changes the chemical and physical properties of this molecule. So we call it what? We call it alcohols. Okay, I know all of you are familiar with alcohol. We all know that what are alcohols. Okay, okay. Some of the functional groups are I have written down for you people. Okay, so the first one is alkyl halides. Okay, uh, It is represented by X. Uh, this part is the hydrocarbon part, or we can say that alkyl part of hydrocarbons. Okay, and this part is actually called a functional group. X is represented for halogens. Okay, we know that bromine, chlorine, iodine, statine, etc. Okay, when halogens bind it to the alkyl part of the hydrocarbon, so they are called alkyl halides. Okay, let's look to the example. Here is the alkyl part, or we can say methyl, and here is the chlorine is attached to it. So we call it methyl chloride. Uh, the expanded formula for it is three hydrogen atoms, and here is chlorine atom is attached. So methyl chloride. Okay, ethyl. Okay, it is the hydrocarbon part of the organic compound, and here iodine is attached to it, so it is called ethyl iodide. Okay, if we write its formula, so we all know that ethane is consists of two adjacent carbons. Okay, and here is hydrogens attached to it. If we remove this hydrogen and attach iodine atom to it, so it become ethyl iodide. Okay, it become ethyl iodide. This is the R part, and this is the functional group, so we call it ethyl iodide. Second functional group is hydroxyl group. The compounds are called alcohols or alkanols. Okay, the functional group is here is R attached to the hydroxyl group. Okay, if we take an example, CH3OH methyl alcohol. Third functional group is amine. It is represented by NH2. Okay, so NH2 is the functional part, and it is attached to a reactive portion of alkyl of hydrocarbons. Okay, this is R. uh, let's take to the example. Here look, it is the formula of methylamine. Here is NH2, amine group is attached, so it is the R part of the hydrocarbon, and it is a functional group. Okay, amine amino functional group is attached to it, so it become methyl amine. Okay, the fourth functional group are ether. Ether is represented by this formula ROR. Okay, if we draw its example, so look at to this formula. CH3 is bonded to O, and other side is also CH3 is present, so we call it dimethyl ether. If we draw its formula in expanded form, so look, C is okay, and then to O, and then again to C. It is called dimethyl ether. This functional group is called ether. Let's talk about This two functional group, the one is aldehyde and the second one is ketone. To us understand it, we first understand a specific functional group. Let's talk about it. Look, carbon is double bonded to oxygen. Okay, this specific functional group is called carbonyl group. Carbonyl group. Okay, to understand it, we all know that carbon atomic number is 6. Okay, its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. We all know that p orbital has a maximum capacity of 6 electrons. Okay, and s orbital has a maximum capacity of 2 electrons. Okay, so what are actually happening here? So this 2 p2 is incomplete filled, so it must need 4 electron. Okay, so here carbon is sharing 2 of its electron to oxygen. We all know that oxygen has its 8 atomic number. It means 1 is 2, 2 is 2, 2p 4, so it needs 2 electron, and here carbon is sharing its 2 electrons with oxygen and the remaining 2 with the alkyl group. Okay, so carbonyl, it is called a carbonyl functional group. If carbon is sharing its 2 electron with oxygen, hydrogen is attached here and R is attached. It is a long chain of hydrocarbon, or we can say alkyl group. On the left side of the carbonyl group, hydrogen is present. On other side, on the right side, and a long alkyl group is present. So this specific functional group is called aldehyde. Okay, the functional group of its general formula is carbonyl group is attached on one side to hydrogen atom, on the other side it is attached to long alkyl chain. Okay, it is attached to R. Let's take an example for it. Here, if we attach simple CH3 here, so it become acetaldehyde. It become acetaldehyde. Okay. If I remove this hydrogen from here and attach another methyl to it, so it become what? It become this functional group, ketone. Ketone is represented by RCOOR. Okay, it is what? It is C covalently bonded with oxygen. On one side it is bonded to CH3 and another side it is also bound to CH3. So it become a ketone. Okay, it is called dimethyl ketone. Two methyl are present here, so it is called dimethyl ketone. Okay. Now, 7 number functional group are carboxylic acid. Okay, it is represented by COOH. Okay, if carbonyl group is attached on one side to hydroxyl group and on another side it is attached to R alkyl group, so this functional group is called carboxylic acid. Okay, look its example. C is double bonded with oxygen on one side, it is covalent bonded with hydroxyl group, on other side here a methyl group is present, so it is called acetic acid. Okay, 8 number functional group are acid halides. Acid halides are represented by COX. We all know that X is represented for halogens. Okay, so if C is double bonded with oxygen on one side, it is bonded with halogens or X, on other side alkyl group is present. Look to the example here. C is covalently bonded with oxygen. On one side chlorine is present, on the other side methyl group is present. So it is called acetyl chloride. Okay, acetyl chloride, acetic acid. Okay, ninth number functional group are acid amides. It is represented by CONH2. Okay, look here. C is covalently bonded with oxygen. On one side, amine group is present. On other side, long alkyl group are present. Look to its example here. On one side is amine group is present, on other side methyl group is present, so it is called acetamide. Acetamide. Okay. The 10th functional group are esters. Okay, and esters are C is covalently bonded with oxygen. On one side it is covalent bonded with oxygen, and here R is present. On this side also R is present. Look here, C is covalently bonded with oxygen. Okay, and here CH3 is present, methyl group, and on the other side a methyl group is also present, so it is called methyl acetate. Okay, so these are the major families or classes of different functional groups present in organic compounds. So hope this lecture will give you some hope about the organic compounds.